In this tutorial, you will learn how to create hair for a character, from modeling, grooming, to rendering. I will be using a character called Remy, downloaded from mixamo.com. Then import the character into Houdini. Create a geometry node to merge in the Remy geometry. For the object merge node, we need to look for Remy film box, body deform. Then we need to scale Remy model down so it's roughly less than 2 meters tall. Then create a merge node. We're going to bring in the shirt as well, and we better rename everything properly. So for the shirt, we look for Remy film box top deform. The model comes with textures, so we're going to create some simple material, principal shaders for the quick render. So create a principal shader for body, and we're going to link the texture comes with the film box. Select the body diffuse PNG file. Then we go back to Remy model, create a material node to assign this body material to the Remy body model. The material looks very shiny, so let's reduce the reflectivity and also the IOR, and create another principal shader for the tops. Link the texture, so we look for tops diffuse and reduce the or increase the roughness but reduce the reflectivity. Then go back to Remy model, create a material node and assign this tops material to the Remy top model. So let's have a quick render. Create the skylight and go to render view. You should be able to see the character being rendered out. And let's go back to scene view and create a camera. Lock the camera to the view and position the camera to a perfect angle. And we're going to go back to render view to render again. Okay, that's nice. And let's do some node grouping. So this will be our camera and lights, and I will have a group for modeling. Go inside Remy model to drop down a null node to indicate that that's the output for the model. Then create another geometry node, name it Remy skin. And we're going to prepare for the skin. Go inside Remy skin and create object merge node. Merge in the Remy model out node. Okay, let's go to the set view and select a group of polygons, so that we're going to use these polygons for the hair grooming. Then in the viewport, drop down a group node to group the selected polygons. So you can name the group node Fur Skin Group. Also change the group name to be Fur Skin Group. And drop down a null node to indicate that that's the output. Just to clean up this even more, let's go back to Remy Skin. And let's go to the front view. And select to delete the polygons that we don't want to see in the viewport. It's not helpful to us anymore. Okay, so we just go into the viewport to select this area and blast. But we want to do the blast after the group, so that we make sure that the group still works. Okay, the group selection still works. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now let's create the hair. Go to Hair Util Shelf, select Add Fur Shelf Tool, and select the geometry, and hit Enter when they ask to select the animated geometry. Since the character is not animated and we didn't select the animated geometry, the Fur tool will only create two nodes. One is to control the guide curve, the other one is to generate the fur procedural geometry. And let me group these two nodes into character FX. The fur is everywhere. We're going to limit the fur only to the group we selected previously. So select the guide groom node, and in the group drop down menu select Fur Skin Group. Because the group is still too large for the hair, so we're going to set the length to 0 to remove extra guide curve for hair. So we go to guide groom and paint the length scale attribute. First of all, let's go to background color and apply black everywhere. Then we can paint white color, foreground color, to indicate where you want to grow the hair. Okay, so let's start to paint. You can also switch to other display mode for better viewing the colors. Shift left mouse button for resizing the brush, and middle mouse to remove the color. So we remove the colors that we accidentally painted. After it's done, let's go back to object level. Then you can see that the head, the guide curve will grow on the area that exactly we painted previously. The hair is too short, and we need to lengthen it so that later we can cut hair to create some hairstyle. First thing, let's increase the segments so that we have more segments for each curve to play with, and then we can increase the length of the curve. Okay, that looks okay. So now let's cut the hair. Before cutting the hair, we have too many guide curves to deal with, so cutting the hair will be very slow. So let's reduce the density of the guide curve. Now they little, increase a bit more to 10K, and select the cut hair tool on the shelf. Then select the screen brush to comb the hair. To make it more interactive, let's reduce the density of the hair, and let's start to comb the hair. After that's done, let's select the hair gen node and increase the hair density, so when we render we need more hair. Let's select the hair gen node and go to thickness tab and reduce the thickness of the curves and render again. And let's change the mantra node so that we will be rendering a full HD version. And also change to physically based rendering. Okay, so let's take the shader. Here I turn off the secondary reflection and transmission. We can also add a little bit freeze to the hair so they don't look that smooth anymore. Okay, more natural looking. Based on your requirements, you may want to add back the secondary reflection and transmission for the hair shader. And let's just have a quick render of the set view as well. And yeah, that's all for today's tutorial on how to create hair in Houdini. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.